List.io.
The championship chase is heating up as the Mystic Legend Car Tour heads to Virginia International Raceway for round 10 of 12. Tonight, the field takes on the technical VIR South course, where elevation changes, tight corners, and heavy braking zones will challenge drivers on every lap. With only 3 races remaining in the season, the margin for error is disappearing. Championship contenders need every point they can get, while the rest of the field looks to play spoiler and capture a late season victory. Road course racing always brings a different kind of challenge, and tonight at VIR, patience, precision, and perfectly timed moves could make the difference between victory and disaster. Who will conquer the South course to take the checkered flag at Virginia? Round 10 of the Mystic Legend Cars Tour. It's round 10 of the Mystic Legend Car Tour, and the action starts right now on the Green Flag Racing Network. Good evening, racing fans, and welcome to the Green Flag Racing Network. I'm Robert McKay. Alongside me tonight is Colin Grace. Colin Grace, welcome to the booth. A little bit late joining in, but you're here.
Yeah, I forgot we were starting a little earlier than usual. That's on me.
That's on me. I forgot to tell you the right times.
True.
Getting ready here for heat number 1. Let's take a look at the starting grid. It's going to be Lucas Austin and JT McNulty, your front row, followed by Anthony Savigiano III at Braxton DeWeese. John Ullman and Steve Addison are row number 3. Indy Kernbauer and Corey Kobe, row number 4. And that rounds out your 8-car field. Gonna be an interesting race tonight here on the second second road course of the season, our only other road course, racing on the South Circuit. A little bit unusual track. We're gonna have the track map up for you all night long. A little bit of an interesting layout. Really interesting though, Braxton DeWeese had the fastest lap in practice. He's strong on the short tracks. Do you think he's going to get it done tonight here on the road course?
I mean, I'm very curious to see, obviously, like you mentioned, we had one other road course, of which I was not here for. I had not started broadcasting for this series yet, but I am very curious to see how these drivers are going to handle this road course.
Yeah, we do have some really good road course racers throughout the field. We went to Lime Rock Park round 2 about 8 weeks ago. That was a really interesting race, a lot of chaos, and I'm going to leave it at that. Not a wreck fest, but a lot of chaos. See, big, long pacing laps here under caution. Thankfully, we don't really have any cautions, except here, see the safety car on pit road. Coming to the line, and we're green for heat number 1. See some bumping and banging here throughout the field. See Braxton DeWeese pushing JT McNulty out to the lead. Long front straightaway here to a hard braking zone. See the 30 at JT McNulty, he's out to the lead. The 12 there of Anthony is really the 18B running that Braxton Bush, that B-Rec scheme. Also have a Kyle Busch scheme there of Corey Colby there at the back of the field. See the 8 and the 18 side by side. You're going to see the 10 get to the inside here of the 18 as they battle here for 4th. Whoa! JT McNulty! Then the 13, they're both off the track. That's your leader in 2nd place. Braxton DeWeese now out to the lead.
Both drivers misjudging the corner. They're going off in the grass. Allowing Brett DeWeese now to take over the lead.
Fatal mistake there for Lucas Austin, JT McNulty. They're really far back now. They have a ton of ground they need to make up. Braxton DeWeese now out to the lead.
See him swerving back and forth there, trying to break the draft of the car behind. This long straightaway. These cars are going to be able to use a little bit of that draft to try to catch up to the next driver coming into turn 1 here. Kirkenbauer deep on the brakes. He's going to be off in the grass. Oh, just saves it.
What a save there for the 8 of Braxton DeWeese.
Going to be side by side. DeWeese going to be able to keep that first position, but Kirkenbauer starting to reel in the 18 here for this fight.
Yeah, Anthony there. Oh, contact. Indy Kirkenbauer and Anthony. I can't talk. Wow. The 18 there battling it out for 2nd, allowing Braxton DeWeese to get out to a little bit of a lead here. Indy Kirkenbauer side by side. Whoa, that 18 running a little bit wide. A little bit of contact back here with the 13 and the 34. It's Lucas Austin, John Ullman. See JT McNulty battling here with the 13 for 5th. He's looking to make the feature race after making that fatal mistake from the lead. Coming to 3 to go here in heat number 1. You can see 13 dive to the inside. The 30 going to take a look at advantage of that. A little bit of a stack up here in turn 1.
Today McNulty running the fastest lap out last time by. Getting into the back of the 13. You see now looking to the inside, Lucas Austin on John Ullman. Gonna have to slot him behind the little S section there.
See a 13 looking to the inside here. Oh, a little bit of a switch back there. Whoa, 34 off. Oh, 34 barrel rolls. He flips it, we stay green, and he keeps rolling with very minimal damage. While we're still kind of single file out here, let's quickly take a look at that replay. You see him try to do the switchback here on the 13, make contact, and hit those rumble strips, and just kind of a goofy little flip.
I mean, yeah, that car looking like it didn't even get in a wreck, still out there running. He's going to lose a lot of time from that, all the way down to 8th place now.
Steven Addison side by side here with Corey Colby. See that Kyle Busch throwback there. Whoa!
Oh, big loose.
Yeah, Steven Addison really loose. Coming to the white flag here. Got to make it through these last couple of corners. Rolling down the rumble strips, Barney with the white flag in hand, 1 lap to go for Braxton Weiss. Very similar, very usual sight here. That bright white number 8 Legends machine of Braxton Weiss taking the white flag. Absolute domination ever since the incident. A little bit of an update for the folks at home. The format has changed a little bit here. It's the 30 and the 13 battling side by side. Usually the format is we have 3 heats, a consolidation race, a warm-up, and then the feature. Tonight we have 16 drivers, so we've consolidated them down to 2. So we got 2 heats, a 5-minute warm-up, and then the feature race. Braxton Weiss making it through the final set of corners here. Coming out of 4 to the line, Braxton Weiss. He's gonna win stage or heat number 1. What a race, what a win.
Battle for second getting close right before the line. I think Kirkenbauer is going to be able to hold off the number 18 machine.
Well, contact at the back of the field after the checkered. See, Lucas Austin's going to hold off JT McNulty here. What a race. Let's take a look at the finishing results for heat number 1. Braxton Weiss gets the win. Indy Kirkenbauer, apparently from Christmas Island, finishes second. Anthony Savagino the third finishes, well, third. Lucas Austin, JT McNulty round out your top 5. Corey Kobe, Steven Addison, and John Ullman round out your 8-car field. Let's take a look at the grid here for heat number 2. It's going to be Elijah Maupin and Michael Wade here on your front row, followed by Dominic Rossi, Andrew Schob, Dylan Brumley, Brandon Willard, John Saliard, and Devin Lyons will round out heat number 2's 8-car field. Waiting for the drivers of the grid here. See, the Porsche safety car is off. Feels weird saying safety car, not pace car.
Just little different terminologies versus road racing versus oval racing. Saying that, last heat race, we saw a lot of the field starting to spread out after those couple little incidents we saw with the leaders and that little incident towards the back, sending that one car up and over. We'll have to see here if the same thing kind of happens once the drivers get in a groove, they kind of spread out, or if we're going to see a bit more bumper-to-bumper racing.
I'm not sure. It'll be interesting to see. See everyone catching right back up to the safety car. Very quiet, just waiting for field to come back around here. Do 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 do. Almost there. Here we go. Pace car is off. And the green flag flies. We're racing for heat number 2. See, coming here down the long front stretch.
Oh.
99 in the grass, setting it 3 wide. He's eager to make the feature. Still 3 wide. Deep dive. Doesn't make it, but here comes Michael Wade on the outside. That's not Michael Wade, that's Dominic. That's Mike. Yeah. I'm so confused. The 5.
Yeah.
Okay. It's Dominic Rossi. Dives down to the inside there. The 66. And he is 66. Oh, he's off. Through
Rossi's
the grass.
Off. Probably going to get a slowdown penalty for that, cutting the corner there. Yes, he's going to have to slow up there to let that time get back, but wow, yeah, like you were talking about, big move to try to get that race lead. It's going to hurt now.
You saw JT McNulty, the 30, go off on the first lap, and now the 42, Dominic Rossi. Michael Wade out to the lead as he overtakes Elijah Maupin. Side by side here, though, down the very long front stretch.
You see Shope's got a big run coming. He's going to shoot to the inside here. Right to the lead. What a move.
Whoa,
Oh,
contact!
Contact!
Everyone's off. The 69 went off 3 wide. Oh boy, 99, he's
Oh,
loose.
the 99's around.
Up,
Avoids
he's
the tires.
peekaboo around the corner. He's still off-roading.
Rossi
40
back in the lead.
The 42 out of all the chaos back out to the lead.
Say, it looked like going into turn 1 there, Rossi just clipped the grass on entry, which made him not be able to turn as well. And then Shope blew the corner, and then everyone behind, I don't even know what was going on there. It was everyone trying to make up as much ground as they could. Multiple cars going off.
Yeah, what chaos there already. See them, they're gunning it down the front stretch. John Stillard with the fastest lap. Oh, I never do that. See Andrew Shope still out to the lead there in that Jim Beans machine. Oh, 42, Dominic Rossi got really loose there out of the corner.
The field now starting to spread out. You see the top 3 all separated by about 2 seconds right now.
Yeah, everyone's separating out. Brandon Willard's still on the hunt to get back here towards this pack. Everyone can make the feature race. So we're not racing to make the actual race. But track position is important. Brandon Willard, though, will start towards the front row. That'll be interesting. Actually, Dylan Brumley, currently as we stand, going off into the grass, will start towards the front of the pack here. Because I believe it is the top 5 inverted, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that.
Shope, your leader, going to set the fastest lap that time by.
And Andrew Shobe on a hot one. Trying to get to the white flag here. Going to pull back up the track map.
Andrew Shobe going to come up the hill here. Final 2 corners coming to the white flag. Pulled now almost 4.5 seconds in front of Elijah Mulpan. He is flying out there in the race lead.
Yeah, white flag in the air. 1 lap to go here. What a race it's been for the 69. What an awesome race it's been overall. A lot of turbulence throughout the field. But it's going to be a hard-deserved win here. See him coming through the last couple of corners here. Got 5 seconds to second place. Get a little bit rocky there on that bump.
Gonna rejoin onto back what is the normal circuit here at VIR. The last corner of the S is right through here. Gonna head down the hill, back up the hill towards Oak Tree, which is that final corner here on this circuit. Down what is usually the back stretch here at VIR. Gonna be the front stretch for our racing tonight. Shobe putting on a dominating performance, able to get to the front and drive away. That 69 Jim Beam machine gonna win heat number 2.
Andrew Shobe getting the dubs for heat number 2. Let's take a look at the finishing results. It's going to be Andrew Shobe for the win, Elijah Maupin second, Dominic Rossi third, John Stillard fourth, Michael Wade fifth, Brandon Woodlard sixth, Dylan Bremley seventh, and Devin Lyons rounds out your 8-car field. Alrighty, now it's time for the warm-ups. Got a little bit to talk about here in the 5 minutes we got before the feature race. Colin Grace, who are you keeping your eye out for tonight?
I mean, obviously, the main 2 drivers we're going to want to keep an eye on are going to be the Ada Braxton DeWeese, and obviously our last heat race winner of Elijah, or sorry, not Elijah Mulpan, Andrew Shobe in the 69 machine. Both of those drivers, as we saw, were able to, once they find their groove, pull out ahead of the field, run some clean, consistent, fast lap times, and stay clean. So obviously those 2 are going to be ones to keep an eye on. But there was a couple drivers we saw, like in the first heat race, the 30 machine, JT McNulty, he was pretty quick until he made that mistake that would end up him going off the track and losing a couple spots. So he might be another driver to watch out. I do feel like the main show tonight is what are drivers going to be able to do with the draft down the front stretch into turn 1. As we saw, that's how Andrew Shobe took that lead in that second heat race. Huge run down the straightaway, able to send it up the inside going into turn 1 to take the race lead there, and never looked back. But with this, all the cars being out here, it's going to be a bigger pack, so it's going to be more opportunities for drivers towards the back of the field to get the draft, try to get up front, and try to make that move into turn 1. But also we saw drivers make mistakes going into turn 1. Again, in that last heat race, we saw a couple drivers go wide or even touch the grass on entry, sending them off track. So turn 1's definitely going to be a spot to watch during the race today.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's going to be interesting to see if what I called the curse continue, where whoever takes the lead lap 1 ends up spinning themselves out in, what is that, turn 2, 3? Let's see here, pull up the track map. Yeah, turns, say, 2 or 3. It's happened both heat races, so it's going to be interesting to see if that happens yet again. Who are you keeping your eye out for tonight? Who's your one to watch?
I'm going to stick with Shobe. Showing the pace he had after he was able to get that car clean and out front in heat race number 2. He was quick, so he's going to be my driver to keep an eye on tonight. Obviously, with the invert, he's going to be starting pretty far back in the field.
I gotta keep up the glaze. I gotta go with the one, the only, Braxton Deweese. Showed a ton of speed in practice, was the fastest. Showed a lot of speed in qualifying. Won his heat race. A little bit of dubious circumstances, but still won. He's gonna be my one to watch tonight. It's gonna be a long race tonight. Got about 30, I believe it's 30 laps around here, if I'm not mistaken. Checking right now. Gotta dig through the papers here. 30 laps, yes. So these laps take about a minute and a half to do, so we're looking at about an hour, roughly, maybe 45 minutes. My math is awful. Close enough. I know we've covered our ones to watch, but who do you think is going to kind of be the wild card tonight? Who do you think is going to kind of shock the field? In my opinion, there's only one right answer.
You know, I'm curious to see what you say first, actually.
I'm going to go with Dominic Rossi. Actually, JT McNulty. I'm going to go with JT McNulty. He's shown some speed on the ovals. Kind of a mid-pack contender every week, but he showed a ton of speed in heat number 1. Qualified towards the top. I think he's going to be the one. I think he's going to be the wild card tonight. I think he may dice up and shake up the field a little bit.
I like your thinking, because that's the same driver I was going to pick. I mean, yeah, it was just that the performance towards the start of heat number 1, he showed that he had speed, but obviously made a mistake and ended up off the track, which any driver can make a mistake, so it's going to be very, interesting to see what drivers can and cannot keep that car clean, keep the car, more importantly, on the track, because as we saw, one wheel on the grass and it can pull your car right off, so it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, gridding up now. Let's take a look at the starting grid here for the feature race. John Stillard, Lucas Austin, row number 1. Whoops. Here we go. Dominic Rossi and Anthony Savagiano the third here in row number 2. Elijah Maupin and Indy Kirkenbauer, row number 3. Andrew Schob and Braxton Deweese, your heat winner, starting row number 4. JT McNulty, Michael Wade, row number 5. Corey Kobe, Brandon Willard, row number 6. Stephen Addison and Dylan Brumley, row number 7. The John Ullman and Devin Lyons will round out your 16-car field tonight here at VIR in Virginia.
Oh. See, the 05 slowed and pulled off to the side there in the back.
Is that the 18?
I think it's...
No,
it was... I'm not sure what car that was.
Devin Lyons, maybe.
Time scoring saying the 05, yeah.
Huh.
Interesting. He is rolling now. Maybe a technical issue on his end. He's going to slot in the back of the line here. I think that is where he's supposed to start. Not exactly sure, but the driver seemed to have figured out what was 2x2. Little bit more pacing, and we'll begin going green here in just a minute.
The 13 and the 42, Dominic Rossi going to be leading our field to green here. Green flag is back out in the air. We're racing for the feature. What a launch there for the 13. It's going to be interesting coming in turn 1. We're 3 wide here. Oh, we're going to have any incidents? Oh, Dominic Rossi deep on the inside. He's out to the lead. We make it clean through turns 1 here. See the 13 going a little bit wide there. He's all the way down to 5th. Whoa, contact! 13 and the 7. All right, everyone makes it through. And makes it through the S's. Oh,
is that the leader?
That's Dominic Rossi. He goes way wide into the grass. Anthony Savagino out to the lead, but Braxton DeWeese already in second. Andrew Shobe in third.
2 drivers we told you to keep an eye on already battling up here for the top podium spots. Say when we get a second to step aside, I'd love to see what happened to Dominic Rossi. Made that amazing move in the turn 1 there on the first lap to get the lead. Oh, you see the 12 gonna dive to pit road. Job and DeWeese now battling side by side into turn 1. Job gonna take over the race lead.
Andrew Shobe out to the lead. Indy Kirkenbauer down in third, battling with Lucas Austin. Oh, the 7, he's off in the grass. The 99's off. The 66 is off. Chaos already. Oh, sorry, the feature's 25 laps, not 30. Whoa, Indy Kirkenbauer's off. He saves it.
Saved it.
Great save there for Indy Kirkenbauer. Currently sitting in 4th.
Ooh, deep on the brakes.
Makes the pass, though. What a pass there. Indy Kirkenbauer up to 3rd. Got a cluster out here.
Job gonna set the fastest lap on lap number 2 of the race. See, right there was our leader. Dominic Rossi already back up to 7th after falling all the way to the back of the pack. Car's definitely got speed. He's trying to work his way back to the field. Right now behind the 81 is Steven Addison. Close little battle here. This group from about 4th down to 8th, all in a little pack here. Well, you see... Oh, 1 car around. This is 17. Dylan Brumley into the grass.
Dylan Brumley still struggling. He's in the grass, waiting for an opportunity to come out here.
Gotta be able to rejoin the track safely. Lost a lot of time, though, from that spin. You see
Yeah,
Brumlingard come in the pits here too.
Thunder driver's coming out to fix damage, I think. Got a battle here. The 66 Elijah Malpin, Lucas Austin. Lucas Austin's looking to the outside here. Gonna go hard on the brakes. Oh, lock him up and off track he goes. Too aggressive. He moves down to 15th or 14th.
What happened to Braxton DeWeese? He was up there running second all the way down to 9th.
I'm not sure. Oh, he came down pit road.
Another driver down pit road. I'm curious, with the length of this race, if there's a question about fuel level, maybe?
Maybe?
That's what I could maybe see the reasoning. Would be with the length of this track and it being 25 laps, these cars are normally made for shorter races. I could see there being a chance of these drivers needing that extra one stop just to make it to the end on fuel.
I'm not sure. It's interesting. Oh, 18!
One car off.
That's Anthony in 5th in that 18 machine off in the grass. And saves it.
Hey, pre-race, we both mentioned one driver that might be a wild card during this race, and look who's up to P number 2 right now.
JT McNulty, I'm telling ya.
Currently, fast driver on track is still our leader, Andrew Shobe. Over, what, 13.5 seconds in the lead right now? He is just driving away.
Yeah, pulling away from the field. Domination so far.
But he is also one of a few drivers who have yet to come to pit road. I believe Shobe, McNulty, Kirkmeller, and Ullman, so your top 4 have all yet to come to pit road. First driver to come to pit road will be the number 18 of Savin Jano. And then Braxton DeWeese, also one of the drivers to come to pit road. Staying there in P6. So if it is fuel like we're thinking, then there's 2 strategies you can run. First strategy we've already seen, like Braxton DeWeese, they're in P6, come in early, and then try to run the race all the way to the end. What we might be seeing here with Andrew Shobe is to try to get a really big gap, come in late, get that fuel, and be able to push as hard as you can to the end of the race.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to try to get some clarity from race control here. Because a bit of drivers did pit. Let's see here. Let's go to the list. Braxton DeWeese pit on lap 2. So did Lucas Austin, Elijah Maupin. Then Steven Addison, Dominic Rossi, and Dylan Brumley pitted on lap 3. Brandon Willard off track. He saves it. Lucas Austin on pit road. He towed the pits. Braxton DeWeese back up to 6, trying to get 5th, side by side here at the 34. Very, very separated field right now. You have some battles here in the mid-pack. See the 7 and 34, they're duking it out here for 5th. Or for 6th.
Job continuing to stretch his lead. He's the only driver on track right now to get down into the 116s. Most of the other drivers run in between 119 and 117, but Shob just in another, like, fucking zip code. Another zip code out there, just driving away from this field. I mean, I don't know if he had some prior experience or something, or if he's just a road course ringer, but Shob, yeah, I mean, he's gone.
Going, gone, and extra gone.
Say, any updates from race control and the possible fuel situation?
I'm not sure. Actually, I forgot to message him. Let's see.
An Ullman gonna jump up to P6. A couple close battles on track. 2 or 3 car battles. Right, here's one. It's the battle for P3. 18 of Savangiano and 10 of Kirkenbauer. You see the 18 gonna look up the inside. Gonna get that move done.
Oh, 18 got loose coming out of the corner there.
A little too much curb. It's gonna get that car sideways, but should be able to hold the spot here. We'll see if Kirkenbauer has enough draft to try to catch back up to him going into turn 1. No, I don't think he's going to get there. It's going to be close. He might have to go really late on the brakes. He tries it, but no, he's not going to get the move done. Oh, off in the grass. You're going to be able to save it. Oh, I'm seeing the 30 of McNulty's got a meatball flag.
Oh, and he's out. He's off the track. JT McNulty's out. See what happened here. This is the replay. Live timing is currently active. Oh.
Oh.
Odd.
Looks like he just blinked out.
I'm very confused. Odd.
Let's see, we have 2 drivers officially out of the race. That's the 17 of Brumley and the 13 of Lucas Austin.
Yeah, 2 drivers we were looking at. Oh, side by side, Braxton Weiss.
Oh. Shob gonna set another fastest lap. A 16.613.
And not a whole lot of action happening throughout the field. This is currently the closest battle on track between Braxton DeWeese and Indy Kirkenbauer. Coming to halfway through this race, coming from laps to go here. 12 in the books, 14 to go. This was to be expected. Obviously, road courses don't have cautions. They're very drawn out. But what domination it's been from Andrew Shope so far.
I mean, yeah, he's just... Once he got the lead, he just focused up and just kept going, ticking off good lap after good lap, saying another best lap. He has really found something on this track. As you see, Kirkenbauer, big move up the inside. Kirkenbauer, one of the other drivers yet to pit. Shobe obviously still hasn't pit yet. Indy Kirkenbauer in the 10 and P3 is yet to pit. John Ullman and Michael Wade. John Stelliard in the 05 and then Brandon Willard in the 99 are all drivers who have yet to come to pit road.
Whoa, Indy Kirkenbauer off! Through the grass, coming back up onto the field. Michael Wade battling here with John Ullman side by side. Coming to 11 to go here. Dominic Rossi overtaking Indy Kirkenbauer, who's now coming off pit road.
Well, you see, I think this 30. Yeah, JT McNulty, the 33 laps down. He is back on track now. See him running right there behind Mulpan. Oh, almost making contact, actually.
Oh, yeah, JT's off. Andrew Shobe now out to a 24-second lead.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Shobe run a lap time slower than a 1:16 something in basically the entire race.
He's running close to his fastest lap.
I mean, yeah, 16.6s, 16.5, 16.7s. The only driver somewhat close to him is currently the driver in P2, Anthony Savangino, who's also ran a 16.5 as his best, but he's been more consistently running 1:17.1s, 1:17.2s. So Shobe just able to keep growing that gap little bit at a time, but at this point, all he's got to do is keep that car on track, and he's looking pretty good.
It's coming to 9 to go here. Andrew Schob. It's been domination all night long. Nothing really else to say about it. Currently closest battle on pit track is with Indy Kirkenbauer battling with the 66.
Oh, up the inside. He's got it.
And these two still the closest battle on track.
See if he's going to use the draft here. Mulpin looking to the inside, then to the outside. Kirkenbauer going to be able to keep that spot. Schob another fast lap of 16.4.
And these two still the closest on track. Now about going out to about a second. At 8 to go here, Andrew Schob. And there we go, track map's finally working. Everyone's pretty much separated by about over a second now. Everyone grinding away till the end of the race.
Schob another fast lap of 16.3.
All right, getting reports from race control. They were pitting because of...
In 4th, John Ullman in 5th, and John Silliard in 9th are the other drivers yet to pit. So Schob doing what I was talking about earlier with the two different strategies you could play, where either you pit early and get the field right away and then have to work your way back up through the field, or you work your way up through the field first, try to get a gap, then pit, and then push towards the end, which it looks like Schob trying that latter strategy. Try to run as long as possible here on the tank of fuel, and then dive to pit road late. We'll have to see if it works out, but right now, Savinjano there in 2nd, sitting in the catbird seat. If Schob has to come in, has a bad stop, or something else happens on his pit lap, he could easily lose the lead to P2. Ooh, Savinjano fastest lap, another 16.3. This time faster than Schob's 16.3, 6.4. It's going to be a 3.2.1. So maybe Schob's not in as safe of a spot that we thought he was.
He hasn't come down pit road. It could be really interesting to see if Michael Wade's another one that hasn't come down. John Ullman hasn't come down. These drivers may be trying to play the long game. Whoa, someone went way off. I believe that's, yeah, Indy Kirkenbauer went way off. Braxton DeWeese trying to close the gap here to the 18 machine. He's got that gap down to about 5.6 seconds. Let's compare the two here. Coming here to 4 to go. Andrew Job just took 5. We're almost there. And Braxton at least not really making up that gap, actually losing time now.
Oh, he's in.
There's Andrew Shobe. He is on pit road. The 12 has come down pit road. Let's see here. It's going to be tight.
And the final 2 corners. Shobe leaving pit road right now.
Not enough. Gap's only down to about 5/10. Oh, the 7's off. He's falling down the rack now, down to 7th. Whoa!
Oh, the 8th round. I believe on the ticket that would be the 86 of Corey Kobe that went around there.
Coming to 4 to go. Andrew Shobe extending his lead out once again. Actually coming to 3 to go.
Yeah, I don't think Savangeno has the pace. He'd have to gain a lot of time these last couple laps to be able to get up to the leader, so Shobe right now has just got to try to keep that car on track and not in the grass. Still 3 drivers yet to come to pit road. I'm curious if those drivers are trying to see if they can make it to the end. You see someone
5's off. John Stillard.
Stillard, one of those drivers yet to pit. Only drivers left to pit will be, yeah, it's the 05 of Stillard and then the 5 of Michael Wade, the 2 5 cars yet to come to pit road.
Indy Kirkenbauer trying to pull away here from the 66 of Elijah Maupin. 2 to go here. Andrew Shobe trying to make it to the checkered. See Michael Wade, Elijah Maupin, they're battling side by side. Actually, no, it's the 5 and Indy Kirkenbauer. Elijah Maupin also involved in this. See JT McNulty Also with these drivers right here.
So McNulty being 3 laps down, so he's just in here. Just racing these guys just to race them for fun, but
Whoa, 10 Indy Kirkenbauer off. Andrew Show taking the white flag, 1 to go here for what's been domination by the Jim Beam machine. Setting the fastest lap that time around, a 1:16.2.
I think our closest battle on track right now is the battle for P6. Yeah, it's the battle for P5. Bullpen and Michael Wade.
He's trying to make his way through the final corners here. We do have a battle back here between Michael Wade, Indy Kirkenbauer, and Elijah Maupin. Kirkenbauer putting him under distress.
Bullpen getting a huge run here from the draft.
Whoa! Hard breaking into 1. While that's going on, coming to the checker. Domination from Andrew Shobe. He wins at VIR. Anthony Savagino, the third there in the B-Rex car, will come home second. Braxton DeWeese comes home third. This battle's still going on, though. Indy Kirkenbauer gets the best of Elijah Maupin. He moves up to 5th. Dominic Rossi. All these drivers trying to make it here to the line.
I think Michael Wade might have ran out of fuel.
And he's still going.
Because him and Ullman dropped all the way back to the lead lap cars. You see them both right there.
Could have spun out.
Maybe. Oh!
Whoa, 66 around! Dominic Rossi finishes 4th. Indy Kirkenbauer coming home, finishing 5th. Elijah Maupin recovers and will finish 6th. Michael Wade 7th. John Ullman 8th. Stephen Addison 9th. John Steller 10th. JT McNulty 11th. All right, now that we've gone through the finishing order, let's do some post-race interviews. Finishing in the 3rd position, let's bring in Braxton DeWeese. Braxton, it's Robert McCain, Colin Grace here in the GFR on broadcast booth. You got a copy. Braxton, it's Robert and Colin here in the booth. You got a copy. Here in the GFR on broadcast booth. You got a copy.
I got you guys. What's going on?
All right, coming home second here, 10 seconds behind the leader, but overall, great race for you. Had a great heat race there in that B-Rex car. How's it feel to come home second?
It feels good. Just new to this league, so honestly, that was my first ever non-official Legends car race, so that was pretty fun. Finally, able to do something different other than oval discipline in a league format, so probably try the Indy cars next. Definitely not tonight, though, but I enjoy oval racing a lot, so I'm trying to branch out, and it feels good to know that I have a little bit of pace here and there at certain car track combos.
Yeah, exactly. I had a ton of pace here tonight. Really consistent. I feel like that was the big one tonight. Just being consistent and not kind of spinning out. But overall, great race for you. Before we let you go, any drivers you want to thank, sponsors, family members, etc.?
You guys up in the booth doing everything you do, put on all these races. It's a crap ton of races that you guys do. So thanks for all you guys. Mystic Racing League, everyone behind the scenes, Brandon and the whole tree downward from there, setting all this stuff up for us dumbasses to go race. So much appreciated everyone doing that. That's about it.
All right. Well, we will hopefully see you next week or tomorrow for the Super Lates. Take care.
Yeah, right on. Thanks, guys.
All right, I'll try Braxton Weiss again. That's the wrong voice channel. Braxton Weiss, it's Robert McKay, Colin Grace here in the GFR on broadcast booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you. Should be working now.
Alrighty, there we go. Coming home third here. I know it's a little bit frustrating for you. But overall, great race. You were consistent, kept it green. How's it feel?
It definitely could have been a little bit better there. Just kind of behind people's mistakes there. And I say mistakes because Indy would pass us, and then he'd be all over the place, so we'd get by him. And then that last time he spun out, and we were able to get back by him. But that we lost a good amount of time doing that goofy stuff there to Anthony. But we ended up getting that left front wheel damage there. I wasn't expecting Brandon. I thought Brandon was going to be more to the left, but he ended up just kind of like staying right there in the line. If I'd have known that, obviously, I would have checked up a little bit more. But as soon as I seen him, the smoke went away, and I was a little too close to be able to do anything. So that was a little frustrating. That definitely gave up some time there as well. But, it is what it is. We'll definitely take this third place and just move on next week.
Yeah, and I mean, it's still a great finish. I know you're chasing for wins and not a championship, so it's a little bit frustrating. But still, overall, great race. Before you let you go, any drivers you want to thank, sponsors, family members, etc.?
Yeah, big shout out to Bullwinkles here in downtown Miamisburg. They've here recently come on board the real racing, and come on board the real racing, then you're on board the sim racing as well. So glad to at least have a good run with them. For qualifying in the heat race, we were pretty good there, and just needed a little bit more there in the future to go our way. But big shout out to them. They've definitely been on the car a good bit for some fast races. So appreciate them, as well as Interstate 4th, the Dips Ice Cream Shop, Steak Time, Dewey Reservations, Superior Sim Racing. You can use the code BDR5 for 5% off over there. Elevated TV, Ghost Train, Wood Nickel Band, Evan Pieta Designs, Phillips Wraps and Graphics, Our Pete's House in Winchester, Indiana, and Beaver Contracting for sponsoring the Roadsters at Anderson. My next real race is supposed to be this Friday at Moeller in a Dirt Legend. Rain isn't looking good, as it's looking like it's going to be raining so much it might turn into a rainforest over here. But hopefully the clouds open up, we get some sunshine, and we can race. But nonetheless, we'll be racing at some point. So I appreciate y'all. I think we go to Charlotte next week for 100 laps, so that'll be an interesting one. Hopefully we can have a solid run and hopefully talk to you, but be a couple spots better. That'd be better to my liking. So y'all take care.
Yeah, you too. Hopefully you can kind of turn this around next week. Take care.
Appreciate it.
And last but certainly not least, coming home with the dubs, Andrew Show. Domination tonight. How does it feel? Andrew Show, it's Robert McKay, Colin Grace here in the booth. You got a copy? Andrew Shobitz, Robert McKay, Colin Grace here in the booth. You got a copy? All right, unfortunately, Andrew Shob not able for interview. All right, that's going to do it for us for now here on the Green Flag Racing Network. We'll see you right back here tomorrow for the Super Lates as they take on Southern National. Take care, folks, and we'll see you tomorrow.